little drizzle over onto, and I've been warned it's super spicy. I haven't had it for ages, so let's see. Okay, already it just adds that other dimension. Hopefully I can do this without pouring.
Please don't forget to subscribe for more awesome vegan content.
What is going on, vegan food explorers? It is a Sunday and I am just in one of those days where I just want to chill out for the afternoon. I can't put too much effort into cooking. It's been a really long week. So what I've rustled up from the freezer is this from Plant Pioneers, which is Sainsburys' own brand of vegan food. Grown Delicious is their phrase, which I love, really great. And it is their spicy no meat pizza. So it's kind of like a pepperoni hot. So I guess American hot basically. So it's topped with sliced spicy seitan, red and green chilies. And it's massive, to be honest. Look at the size of that. That is a beast. It costs £3, which I actually think is pretty good deal, really, for a vegan pizza. It's not a big brand. It's obviously an own brand, but I think it's pretty good. It is hot. It's got triple chili rating there, so it's going to be pretty serious. So I'm quite excited to try this. I've never had it before. Plant Pioneers from Sainsburys. What are my thoughts on that? I think, in my opinion, they have a bit of an approach of let's just make everything. Let's just make everything. If it's a pizza, it's a chicken pieces, it's fish fingers, it's tuna, it's chicken slices, chicken fillets, whatever. Not sure they do chicken fillets, but everything else. And then they go, right, this worked, this didn't work, this worked, this didn't work. Let's stop selling that. Let's sell that. Let's make another one of that. And I quite like that, actually, especially within, such a growing market like the vegan market is, especially for Sainsbury's. So I think it's great. They're just trying their best for everything. And I definitely think there's some things that are not my preferred taste, but there's some things that have been awesome from Plant Pioneers. So let's find out what the pizza's going to be like. Nutrition wise, it's pretty good, actually. It's got some nice colours down there. So per half pizza, it's 334 calories. I'm going to be eating everything. It's about 668 calories. It's got 18.6 grams of fat per whole pizza, and then 26.6 grams of protein, which is pretty decent. And I guess that comes from the seitan pieces. I know also this is obviously made from wheat, so pretty good, actually. Right, let's cut it open and have a little look. Size wise, like I said, I think it's pretty generous. It's just like a classic pizza, really, isn't it? You can't get much more classic than this. I guess the chili is a little bit of literal spice to it. We're going to be cooking it from frozen. Takes about 14 to 15 minutes. So we've got these, blimey, look at that. These are huge chili bits. So we're going to have to rearrange some of this. Otherwise, we're going to get a very left-hand side pizza heavy with toppings. But you've got these bits of pepperoni, which looks super thick. Cheese. That's probably how they've kept the fat down, because actually there's not that much of it. I don't think that's a problem as long as it does the job. That's what we want. We've got thick tomato. Crust looks all right. Hopefully it's going to grow a little bit from there. Then you've got your chilies, and that's kind of it. What else do they say? Drizzle with olive oil, potentially. We'll see how we feel when we do it, but that could be good. Does that mean it's going to be a bit dry and we need to moisten up? Don't know. Anyway, we're going to pop this into the oven now. It takes 14 to 15 minutes from frozen. It is 9 to 11 minutes from chilled. Catch up once it's out of the oven. Pizza's just come out. Let's have a look at this. Looking really good. You can see it. I obviously forgot to rearrange the toppings, so the toppings are very much over here. But look at that colour. Cheese is melted, okay. It has gone already a little bit, bit harder, but looks good. The pepperoni pieces still look quite juicy. I think we might need some of that olive oil, like they said. These chili pieces gone really nice down there. Not really sure what's happened to the cheese here, but the cheese here looks ace. Really good. Kind of bled over the side. First impressions, looking good. Bit concerned about the moisture, but let's do the taste test. Also, I should say, just before we try this, I realised as I put it into the oven, this pizza was actually a yellow sticker bargain. So it wasn't £3, it was £1.50. So that does change things quite significantly. We're now going to be comparing it. Is it a £3 pizza? Is it decent for that? or is it decent for £1.50? Okay, so I've been kind, and I picked a bit which has a lot of the topping and the best kind of cheese. So, looks pretty good. Looks good. I think you definitely know that wasn't non-vegan pepperoni, but let's go in for a taste and see what's what. So, I think we were right. Currently, as it is, fresh out the oven, I think the flavours are nice. So you've got that tomato, which is really nice actually, that tomato. But then the cheese and the vegan pepperoni, it just falls a little bit dry for me. That's in my opinion, of course, but that's how I'm feeling it. And I also think the crust is quite hard. Don't get me wrong, the flavours are nice. There's just not enough of it. And also it just needs that juice factor. Do you know what I mean? Where if you had another layer of cheese, I think it would really just have that meltability. I had to have a couple of sips of water whilst drinking it. But they do say drizzle with olive oil. And we've got some chili oil. So we would be wrong to review it without trying that. So let's give it a go. I've got this very, very posh chili infused olive oil. I've just put a little drizzle over onto, and I've been warned it's super spicy. I haven't had it for ages, so let's see. Okay, already it just adds that other dimension. Hopefully I can do this without pouring oil over. That is looking good. There's a higher amount of olive oil on here as opposed to if I do it over the pizza, but let's see what it tastes like now. That is more like it. Oh my word. I was a little bit disappointed with the previous taste. I was just walking around my kitchen going, yes! It is spicy, so maybe you just want olive oil, not this chili oil. Oh my lord. It is on fire on my lips, but that turns it into a super duper pizza. Yeah, really nice actually. I would say, so my opinion is that previously, I was thinking really quite dry. I think it would definitely need some ketchup or mayonnaise, something to dip into it. With the oil, I don't think you need that anymore. You don't need a ketchup or mayonnaise. With the oil, it's really nice. It even looks better because the pizza before, when we saw it, it was quite just like matte coloured, if that makes sense. Quite dull, dry looking. But when you add that oil, it permeates into this crust, because the crust, it's a nice crust, it's just a bit tough, but once it gets the oil into those gaps on the top layer, turns into another pizza. So that is my review. I hope that helps. So we'd say Plant Pioneers, they've got it right. My view is, I reckon they should have added more either oil or cheese just to get it in, but I guess they've done it, maybe, this is just my thought, maybe so they can get these kind of really good traffic light stickers here, and then they get you to add the olive oil, but that's what I think it needs, just a little drizzle of olive oil or chili oil, something like that, and you've got an ace pizza. So £3 is a bit of an interesting price point, because actually, so for 50p more you could start to access the range from Chicago Town, which are my absolute favourite vegan pizzas at the moment. However, £3 is quite a lot cheaper than, say, some of the White Rabbit pizzas and also the Pizza Express vegan pizzas. So if price is absolute essential for you, then maybe £3 is that tipping point, because it is still a really nice pizza. I hope that helps. Let me know down in the comments below, what is your favourite vegan pizza? Are you a Chicago Town? Are you a White Rabbit Pizza Company? Or are you a Plant Pioneers fan? Let me know in the comments below. Stay tuned. We've got absolutely tons of vegan food in the cupboards, in the fridge. It's coming out of our ears. We've just done another Sainsburys shop as well, so we've got loads more coming tomorrow. So stay tuned, and of course, we'll see you in the next video.